September 10th officially is the peak of hurricane season. We still have a long way to go until we get to the end of the season. November 30th is when the season ends, but we are right at the peak and we expect the most hurricanes and tropical storms to be in the area, and it has been fairly active the last few weeks, or rather this week. We had Danielle, which is now a post-tropical cyclone, and we still have Earl, which is a Category 2 hurricane at this time that we are tracking. So Hurricane Earl has winds at 100 miles per hour. It is just off the coast there of Bermuda, and it is going to continue to travel north and weaken as it moves into that cooler water in the northern Atlantic. Post-tropical cyclone Danielle is now going to head for Spain, but it will continue to weaken as well. We also have Tropical Storm K bringing some rainfall to Southern California, and in the Gulf we are watching the potential for a little bit of development into the Bay of Campeche as we look ahead to next week, maybe around the 14th and 15th, but that's a very, very, very low chance at this point, just a slight hint of development. And when we take a look at our vorticity, I do want to point out that we're going to watch an area of high pressure kind of move into the Gulf, and that's going to kind of help develop a little bit of a tropical wave, and that is when we could see that development potentially happening. So this is heading into September 13th. Any development could be the 14th and 15th, but overall it looks fairly weak in terms of that development. I want to go back to that. It does look fairly weak for any development. What we might see happen more so is an area of low pressure develop there in the Pacific Basin, and that might take more of that energy away from our tropical wave. But overall, as of right now, no threats to the Gulf, no sure signs of anything developing in the Bay of Campeche, but it is something we are watching as we look ahead to next week and something to keep an eye on. Barbie, John Thomas.